can fly.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the first game analysis video of the 2021 season. This game, we are taking on Oklahoma City Energy, which is our interstate rival, so it's a huge game. This is a derby match. We're playing at Oklahoma City in Taft Stadium, and my team is FC Tulsa. If you guys are new to these videos, this is where I analyze every single one of my movements, my touches, my defensive actions in the game, and just try to improve, try to learn, as well as just showcasing what's going through the head of a professional player. So I'm number 13, Matt Sheldon here. I'm not playing the center back in a 3 center back system. I'm actually playing right winger this game. These lineups are just always wrong, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'm playing right winger this game. So quick note, I usually play right back or left back. So this is a little bit out of position, but I have played winger with St. Louis FC a little bit. I've played it over in Germany, down in New Zealand, and I played it in college. So it's not completely out of my arsenal. Anyway, we are the black team that we had ball for the kickoff, and we kind of give it straight away. But here's my first action in the game. So throw in from OKC. We are going to win it, but the ball is kind of popping around. It's kind of bouncing around. Eric Bird gets possession right here, and I'm right here already looking to just make a run in behind. My role as this right winger from my coach and from our system is to make tons and tons of runs in behind. So Eric now gets a little 1-2. Again, I'm trying to stay on side and just looking for that channel for Eric to feed it through, whether it's in behind, over top, or whatever. So that is like my role this game, and you'll see plenty of those runs. Just like I said, ball's going to come into Rodrigo da Costa. I already know he's going to bounce it back, and there's tons of space up here, so I'm just making my run forward. It's a great ball in. I just can't get that touch at the end, but a good combination, and like you're seeing, that's kind of my role. This is what you're going to see a ton of. Now, ball comes into me right at the line. I should pop this ball right into Eric Bird. I'm looking for Rivas out of the corner of my eye. I try to flick it with the outside of my foot to him. Not the best decision. He's offside anyway, so yeah, not the best, but I think, Eric Bird right in the center is a lot better. Now, ball goes out to my fullback. I'm rounding my run, and I'm pushing him to the line. I'm trying to trap him against the line here because I know that's what I hate when wingers do that same rounded run towards me. So I'm rounding my run. He does a good touch bringing it back, but I do a really good pressure and force that bad pass. Now, the ref called a foul on me. He said I pulled his shoulder or something, but a good defensive pressure. I'm always kind of just going thinking of what would I hate as a fullback if now that I'm playing winger. Now, again, Rodrigo with the ball. He's looking up. I'm making that back post run, and I'm hoping for Rodrigo to serve it in. He does a great cross here, and that center back just gets a touch on it. But that's a good idea. I think a good run from me as well. Flicked on from Rodrigo. Bad touch from the center back. I'm making my running behind, and then he redeems himself and has a fantastic tackle. I mean, if you're going to see on the replay, 100% clean. He gets all ball here. But yeah, if he would have missed that, it's either going to be a card or, I'm going to be in behind. So great tackle from, I think that was Osmond from OKC. Now, again, my role is pressuring, using work rate up top. I think I could be higher here, more around right here as that ball is played. I do a good job to anticipate it and apply pressure, but I think if I was a little bit higher, I wouldn't have to run as high, and I think I could have made it a little bit more difficult. But still, I apply enough pressure, bad touch, bad pass or whatever, and we can win that ball back. And again, high pressure, forcing mistakes, and now we have our ball. We have a throw in their half. Now, Bradley's taking the ball forward. He does a great entry ball into me. I'm looking forward. I'm seeing Dario back here, back post, making the run. This is the center back out on me. I know it's 2v2 in the box, so I'm just going to whip the ball first time, trying to find Dario. I think it's a good cross, maybe a little bit in, the goalkeeper managed to collect that pretty easily, but not terrible. I think it's a good idea. Now, Dario bringing it in, looking for Rivas. Eric Bird, shot attempt, and another shot, deflection. And now Rodrigo scores that. He is offside. We're kind of arguing that with the deflection, maybe he wasn't offside because of the deflection or something like that. I think he might have a case, but I think when Eric hits it or at the time of the deflection, he is offside at that point. Now, corner kick, I'm right here just making a near post run. I actually am going to chest this and try to just chest it and put my body in front of it, so it's going to go near post. I get in front of it, get that touch, but I think CJ Cochran, the goalkeeper, makes a save there and out for another corner kick. Now, Oklahoma City have the ball. They have possession of it. It's going to go out to the fullback. Again, just applying pressure, making it difficult on the fullback. And then as Bradley's stepping to this guy's making a run through. I have to follow my runner and cover Bradley as Bradley steps out on that winger. Bradley does a good job to defend. So that run didn't really mean that much for me, but that's just kind of the movement between me and Bradley there. Now, Rivas brings the ball down. We just won this now. Sean just hit it forward. You can see looking forward, there's not much. So this is a time where I'm like, okay, keep the ball. Let's not force it. Not just go on an attacking run. Play into my center mid. Let's switch the point of attack. Keep the ball for a little bit and see what we can manage. Ball goes out to Corrales, our left back. He does a good job just to body that OKC player right there. Makes his run. Plays into Dario, continues his run forward. Now watch this. He's offside now, but he's going to round his run, come back onside. Dario's patient, plays him in the ball. And now he plays a hard, firm, near post ball right into DaCosta. DaCosta leaves it, and Rivas gets the goal there. Great talk from Rivas to tell DaCosta to leave it. It's very unselfish play from DaCosta just to leave that ball and not try to score that, and trust his teammate to be on the end of that. So great recognition from Dario, great cross from Corrales, and then great lead from DaCosta, and then great finish from Rivas. Great first goal right there. The thing is, too, it just happened so quickly. It's just very impressive for Rodrigo, not to try to score that and just make that split decision with Rivas telling him to leave it, have the awareness that he's right behind him, the trust. I just think that's a very, very good play from Rivas, both the communication from Rivas and the quick thinking from Rodrigo DaCosta. So anyway, we're up 1-0 now. Here's now the 36th minute little throw in from Corrales. He's going to play into Dario. So right here, I'm out here. I know it's going into Dario's head, and he's only got one option, and that's to flick it on. So I'm starting my run behind him, getting ready for that flick on. It's going to drop to me. I'm just going to head the ball up, and then Rivas with the amazing shot. It did deflect a little bit off the defender, but that's a great goal. I mean, honestly, that could be goal of the year, to be honest, in the first game of the season. I got the assist here because of my header. It's not the pretty assist or the greatest assist for me, but I'll take it. An assist is an assist, and Rivas definitely helped me out with that golazo there. But here it is. Corrales throws it in. Dario just flicks it on. I'm just in a good spot right behind. It actually does hit my hand there, if I'm being 100% honest. And then just keep on fighting for the ball, head the ball up, and then just lands right at Rivas. And Rivas was like, you know what? I'll have a go. He just scored already. He's feeling it, and just has a great strike there. Little deflection off the defender, right to the back post. Amazing. So now we're up 2-0. I think that we're in like the 36th, 37th minute now. 2-0 in the first half. Great start for us at the first game of the season. Okay, here is my next play on the ball. It's a little defensive pressure right here. Again, like my pressure here is good. I get onto him, but I'm kind of in between. I have to decide whether I'm going to cut off the line and force him inside here, or if I'm going to force him to the line. I think either one would be good here, but I think kind of like running straight out isn't the best. I think it's a good decision to push him to the line here and try to force that ball into Bijev because it's a tough ball. As you can see, Bradley's right there, and now I drop down and we win it. But I think I can round my run even a little bit more there if I'm nitpicking here. Sean Lewis now, a bullet of a pass out to me. I'm just going to flick the ball on into the corner flag. That's pretty much all I think I could have done there, but it's a good play. And then Rodrigo brings the ball down. What a touch. Passes out to me. Now right here, Rodrigo's yelling, yeah, play it back. And you're going to see Coronado, this left back, is going to kind of like move and anticipate that. And instead of playing it back, I'm just going to take it forward, cut down to the 6-yard box and try to just open up my hips and try to hit that near post. CJ Cochran, the goalkeeper, does get a hand on that. It's a great save. And then it goes and hits the post and out for a corner kick. But yeah, I almost had my first goal right here. So Rodrigo, great touch, brings it down, plays me in the ball. Rodrigo's calling for it as take my touch in and then try to open up and quickly hit a shot. And then you can see CJ just barely gets a hand. Not barely. That's a great save. He makes a great save there off the post and then a corner kick. And then here, 48th minute is the end of the first half. So it's a little bit different playing winger because I don't get as many touches and just basic passes up, just as versus a fullback. But I do like how much offensive action you get. It's pretty fun. Anyway, here are the match stats. You can see we're up 2-0. We have 7 shots to their 3 shots on target to their 1, but they do have more possession. They have 56% possession to our 44%. But other than that, it's pretty even. I think, as you kind of watch, if you guys did watch the game, we definitely did have more dangerous attacking threats, but we did lose the ball a lot, and the possession wasn't great from us. Here's the start of the second half. Bijev now is going to receive the ball right here. In this situation, we have 3 guys kind of closing in on him. I just can't let him turn and go down the line. So I'm just kind of like cutting off the line and forcing him back there and into the rest of the pressure. Then here, ball's just going to come out to my player. I'm just going to kind of intercept that, try to do a little inside, outside, but Coronado defends that well. Next play, OKC center back has the ball, plays out to Coronado, the left back. I'm rounding my run and forcing him wide, trying to trap him on the sideline, trying to cut out the middle. Coronado does a great pass here, actually megs me, and I'm just going to continue my run and follow this play. So he megs me there, good play, and then now I'm just going to follow. Continue that defensive pressure, trying to make it difficult, win the ball back, turning, and as I'm turning, I'm seeing this player start to fly in, so I have to make a quick decision. He's got a lot of momentum coming, so I just take a touch and play into Eric Bird, tell him man on. It's a good idea from Eric, but we just can't play out of it there. Ball's almost out, just save it in with a little back heel pass, back roll, back into Bradley and continue my run forward. And then Eric now on the counter attack. I'm right here and just getting ready to try to run in behind. Another great ball in, just a little deep. CJ Cochran can come out and win that. It's a good win from Cochran. But again, it's close. I really am getting close, trying to get in behind this defensive line. Cochran plays the ball out to Coronado. Again, just a lot of pressure on that fullback. It's a little heavy of a touch. I'm going to continue my run forward. Pass a little bit behind. Now, this is a play that I wish I had back because I have space. I should just go. To be 100% honest, my legs are pretty tired here. I've made some pretty heavy runs, and I'm just tired. So I try to hold the ball up a little bit and then try to go. But yeah, my first game of the season, the fitness isn't 100% where I want it to be. But yeah, and then another run here, tons of space. I think Rodrigo could play me here. He decides not to, which is fine. We can't always go forward and counterattack, and I think we do have to keep the ball. So decent decision from Rodrigo. But again, my role is just to stretch him, to keep on making runs in behind and to look for that ball in behind. Now Bradley's going to play the ball into Eric. I'm immediately making eye contact with Eric and opening up my body to kind of show him that I'm making another run in behind. Plays the ball into Eric. Eric already knows that's where I want the ball. He plays a great ball in. Ball's bouncing. I do see Rivas in the box making a back post run. If it wasn't turf, and especially this bouncy turf, I feel like I could just hit it hard on the ground across to Rivas. I decided to cut the ball back and cut in on my left foot and play DaCosta. DaCosta goes for the meg there, tries to draw the penalty, but doesn't get it. But I think either playing Rivas or doing what I did, I think both are good decisions. Now here I'm cutting off that pass into the winger that Coronado has into Bijev and just kind of forcing him back, because a couple times, as you'll see, Coronado plays that into Bijev and I just kind of decide, I want to cut that pass out. Now 1v1 against the fullback. As a fullback, I know the situation. I love when my winger comes back and helps me. So I'm just sprinting back, making it a 2v1, doing enough just to pressure Bijev so we can win that ball. Center back from OKC has the ball again, plays into my guy. Again, just pressuring, trying to run and try to win the ball back. And then as the ball beats us, again, rushing back, trying to make it hard for them. And it's great team defense. It could have been a counter there, but we're forcing the ball all the way back again. This game, the defensive pressure that we had as a unit was just very good. Anyway, ball goes out to Coronado again. I'm forcing him wide. I think that this is a good decision here, really to trap him in, force him wide, make him play that ball straight down the line where Bradley can jump on him. And you'll see plays right into Bradley. Bradley's right behind it, and now we win it. Play back to the center back, and now we have time. I think that's such a good idea as a winger to press that fullback and try to make him play down the line. Now here, my guy plays into the winger. I'm looking right at Coronado, making that run. I'm just putting my body in front of his, not to obstruct it, but just to make it difficult. And he kind of hits me. I think that could go either way, but the ref actually called the foul on Coronado, so now it's our ball because he did kind of fall into me. But it's just using your body, not trying to foul, but using your body to make it difficult on the other team. Anyway, OKC has the ball again, just applying a lot of pressure just so it's not an easy counterattack, making him play back, and now we can sit in our defensive unit and take a breather. just to try to slow things down. Now, free kick here. I'm just back post right now watching my guy. Ball's going to come in and then just trying to get any body part on it there. I actually hit my stomach there, but nothing too dangerous from that play. Ball comes into my player again. He gets around me, and it's a good move. So I kind of like foul him. I just don't want him to beat me there. End up getting a yellow card against Ida. But yeah, it's a good move from him, and he honestly does. He beats me there. And then Bijev whips in a great ball from the free kick, header from Donovan, and now OKC make it 2-1 in the 76th minute. This is a great header from Donovan, a great ball, and it's tough. It's very tough. I mean, it's like perfect. Right into Donovan, right at head height, just flicks it onto the back post. Sean can't do anything with that. Maybe just making the runs, trying to hold off our guys a little bit more on the line, but that's tough. So 2-1 now. This is pretty dangerous. A 2-0 lead is the worst lead to have in the game. So now it's a little shaky here. Now here, Mo is going to come out. Our center back is going to come out with this guy. Bradley's going to tuck in behind and become the new center back, and I'm just going to come down and pressure again to make it difficult. We win the ball. I receive it, try to play into Eric, and then it's out for our throw-in here. So now from here on out, the 81st minute, I actually get moved back to a right wing back, and we're going to 5 in the back to try to hold this lead. So I am no longer a right winger. But as you can see with this play here, I'm going to fly forward. I see Coronado is going to receive the ball. He has tons of space to turn. So I'm going to fly forward, apply a lot of pressure so that he has to play it backwards. And he can't just turn and run at us and have his head up. I think that high pressure is just very important. Ball comes into me from Bradley. I think I have a good decision to open up my body. I just need to take a touch here. Let the ball roll across my body and take a touch with the right foot. I just let it roll a little bit too far ahead of me and rolls out of bounds. Now, again, 1v1 out here against Bijev. I know Bijev, he's right-footed, but he also can go down the line and cross with his left foot, which makes him pretty hard to mark. But he's going to do a little step-over move, cuts inside. It's a good move. I should be forcing him outside. It's easier said than done. But Bradley was there behind me to block that shot. Now, long ball from the Oklahoma City center back. Bradley wins the header. I'm just covering in behind. The ball is going to come forward. 1v1 defense, just forcing him wide. And then when that ball comes right to me, just kind of poke it out of bounds. Rivas has a corner kick here. He's going to play to the back post. It actually comes right to me. I'm going to head it down and then collect the ball, open up. And now right here, I'm just thinking hit the ball hard, hit the ball low, and try to aim it right here in this mess of players and see what happens. I hit it right at CJ. He kind of parries it away. And then Mo just chips the ball back in. We get very lucky with that bounce. Dario misses the initial touch. It bounces down off CJ, then off Dario and into the goal. But a goal's a goal, just like I said with my assist, an assist is an assist. Well, a goal's a goal too. So bring the ball down, turning. Here's me with the shot, parried away from CJ. Mo decides to just clip it right back in, and then little lucky bounce. Now, Oklahoma City was arguing that Jerome was offside and he had an influence on the play here. It could be close, but the referee ended up, deciding that Jerome did not impact the play, being in the offside position, and it was still a goal. So now the 89th minute, it's 3-1. Again, it's just hold this lead at all cost. Here, header here, you don't want to head it back in the center, so I'm going to try to head it out here as best I can. I am moving backwards. It's hard to get a ton of power, but I think that's a good direction to head the ball in. And then Bijev's taking that touch backwards, I just don't want him to have an easy turn and then to come and attack me. So I'm flying forward, applying a ton of pressure, and making him play backwards there. So it's just if you can make him play backwards and slow up the attack, that's what you want as a defensive unit. Now Rivas again is forcing Coronado to play wide, and again, just as I would do with Bradley, Rivas forces the ball wide, that straight ball down the line, and then I'm right there on Bijev just to make it extremely difficult for Bijev to take a touch there. Actually, I think that was Stevenson there, but regardless. And then last couple plays of the game, OKC has the ball, long ball into the box, and that's the game. So 3-1 win for the first game of the season against our rivals is huge. And I just thought as a team we did very, very well. I was very happy with that. I was happy with my performance. I was happy playing right winger. Almost had that goal in the first half. So yeah, not bad start to the season. The one thing that jumps out at you when you're looking at the match stats, though, is the possession. you can say that, well, maybe OKC Energy didn't have the possession with a purpose, but I think that regardless, that even though we're scoring, that we can do better to hold the ball for longer spells of time before we make every attack. But yeah, I mean, still 3-1 win is not bad at all. So anyway, that was the game analysis video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys, peace.
Oh, a good header there by Suarez, just to nod that along. Now Rivas on the volley! Oh, what a goal! Joaquin Rivas!